Hi everyone. Today I wanted to share my experience with using the Young Living Premium Starter Kit oil. So the kit came with 11 oils, and obviously it comes with some other goodies like the Ningxia Red packets, which I'm not going to go over. I'm mainly going to be sharing my experience with using the 11 oils that came with the kit. So initially when I bought the Premium Starter Kit, the oil that drawn me to actually make the purchase was lavender and lemon. I'm someone that I really like citrusy scent, especially lemon, anything citrusy like orange, grapefruit, tangerine, you name it, any kind of scent, I'm in. So, this is something that I know that I'll be using up pretty quickly, and that was my expectation, and that was what happened. Lavender. Lavender, I have a pretty funny story because before I purchased Young Living's essential oil, I actually purchased, just like everybody else, purchased something from Amazon, like 4 ounces, that's like less than $10. It says lavender, 100% pure, therapeutic grade. You would think, oh yeah, that's good stuff. And it's not expensive, comes to your door in 2 days. But to my disappointment, when it came, I opened it, sniffed it, yeah, doesn't really smell that great. It have some kind of florally, like lavender scent, but for some reason it just doesn't smell that great. But I have a stuffy nose that day, so I could be wrong. So I opened up the bottle, and actually, like after like a couple of uses, I opened up the bottle and have my husband kind of smell it a little bit, sniff it a little bit, see what his take was. And the first response that I got from him is like, this is not lavender. It smells like eucalyptus to me. So right off the bat, I know that, yeah, that's not pure lavender. It's not gonna help with what I wanted to help me with, because I wanted to use lavender to help me relax, de-stress at the end of the day, and hopefully smell nice. I like anything that smells nice. I'm actually, I use a lot of perfume in the past, which I'll get into, that, maybe later in the video. But I actually stopped using perfume because like a large part, maybe 1/3 of it, it's pretty toxic to you. So I started trying to, one of the reasons why I'm like drawn to these oil is because, maybe those smell nice. You make up some concoction that would be like a very florally, perfumey, you could wear to work, and that's where it, initially, that's the genesis of why I purchased the kit. But then lavender, it's one of the main reasons why I purchased the kit as well. So I was expecting it to smell nice. So my experience with this is when I open up the bottle, sniff, whoa, it was like very, very potent is the word that I would choose to use, because I think the first bottle of lavender that I purchased from Amazon, when I sniff it, I could be so close to the bottle, yet I would smell very little lavender. So I was expecting the same thing. So I put it right to my nose, almost touching my nose, which I know that I shouldn't do. And I was sniffing it, and it was strong. It was very, very strong lavender scent. I almost had to really okay, take a step back and smell it again. And I'm like, okay, that's very relaxing now. Instead of very pungent, just right on your face, take a step back. It doesn't have to be so close, and you can still smell the very, very strong lavender. In a diffuser, if you diffuse this, you actually use, you could use very little, maybe 3-4 drops, and it would smell really, really nice because it does have that very potent lavender scent. So obviously, these 2 oils, I would say for now I've used it for a month and a half, I think, and these 2 oils are completely gone. Maybe 2 drops out of this. I'll probably refill it with or dilute it with some carrier oil again, and then just kind of stretch it out a little bit until I get the next one. But these 2 are completely gone. And this is what I expect. Now, what I didn't expect is all the other oils that came with the Premium Starter Kit. So there's a total of 11 oils, and I was thinking the other, 9 oils I would probably not touch. It will probably be there 5 years later from the dusty closet at the bottom somewhere. Oh yeah, there's another 9 oils somewhere. let's see if it's still good. But no, that's not the case. Currently, after a month and a half use of the Premium Starter Kit, out of the 11 oils, I'm out of probably 6, or at least almost out of probably 6 of them. And when I say almost out, I think there will probably be like 2-3 drops left in each bottle, 4 or 5 drops. And to my surprise, some of the oils that I thought that I would never use, right now I'm out. Like I have a backup already, but I just cannot deal with the fact that I could actually use up like a whole bottle of oil within a month and a half. So let's talk about the rest. The first one is peppermint. This peppermint is the Vitality line. You could use it internally, you could use it externally, you could diffuse it. And anyone that actually knows me knows that I am not someone that like mint anything. Chocolate chip cookie with mint? Nope. Mint chocolate chip ice cream? Nope. Even though it's ice cream, nope, it has mint. I don't like smelling it. I don't like tasting it. I don't like eating it. I don't even like it being near me for some reason. I'm just one of those weirdos that, anything mint, it's just not me. I can't do mint. But to my surprise, I've used up a whole bottle of peppermint. And the reason why is that one of these nights, I actually have some kind of tummy ache, something that I ate. I've been having stomach issue for a little bit now, like maybe 1 or 2 months. And one of these nights, I just have some discomfort, and I just don't want to go back to, having, painkillers, because it's not going to do my stomach any good, in the long run. I'm having stomach issue to begin with. You don't want to put anything, that's going to worsen the situation. And for my particular issue that night or this period of time, painkiller actually does not help. So in a pinch, I have all these bottles just laying, in my living room. So I was taking a look at, in that little box, what I could use to help me feel better that night. So the first thing is, I know that people raved about, when you have any aches and pain, I know that I shouldn't say pain, but, aches, tummy aches, discomfort, anything. Peppermint, it's actually very cooling. It could actually help alleviate some of that discomfort. So that's the first thing that I pulled out. And actually another thing that I pulled out was the other Vitality oil, Digestive. It was supposed to be supporting your digestive system, play on word, digestive, something, Digestive. So these are the 2 things that, I think would be, could help me with the issue that I'm dealing with my digestive system and tummy ache and whatnot. So this is for alleviating the discomfort. This is for probably help me like settle my stomach. So obviously the first time that I was using it, I diluted it with some olive oil, because I don't have any other kind of carrier oil, but coconut oil, anything oil in your kitchen that you could ingest, you could probably just, dilute it and just put it on your skin and try to see if it's going to help you. And for me, the peppermint helped with kind of dulling some of the discomfort that I have, and it's very cooling. So even though like you could still be, feeling, whatever that it's bothering you, underneath it, because it's like it's so deep inside your body, you don't really know where to rub, like you rub everywhere. But then on the surface, once this is like on your skin, it starts going into your skin, like it penetrates your skin and goes into your system, and it has a very cooling effect. And that cooling effect really helped with making me feel better that night. And if you have any aches and discomfort, I don't know what else that I could say. This helps. If it doesn't take it away completely, it helps dull it to a point that you are able to function. You're not going to be like, there are nights that I would be sitting on my recliner in agony because, I don't know what I ate, but, something is not right. But now I would be diluting this, and I would also be using the Digestive to help with my stomach issue. And I do have to say that I've used it quite a bit, and, well, we're talking about these 2 oils being out, so yeah, it is quite a bit. And another thing that I know that I could do with helping with my stomach to help settle my stomach, hopefully even before I have any discomfort, is that since these are the Vitality line, I could put it into a capsule and dilute it. Obviously, especially if it's the first time that you are taking these oils internally. Peppermint is actually a hot oil, I think, although it's cooling. I don't know, but obviously start very, very slow. But then now I would actually put like maybe 2 drops of this, 2 drops of Digestive, 2 drops, some other stuff, whatever other stuff that I wanted to put in, and then fill the capsule up with carrier oil and take it before my meal. There are also other supplements from Young Living that you could buy that would actually serve that purpose. But I like to use the veggie caps to put whatever oil that I feel like that I should be putting into my body that day, and top it up with some oil and just pop it. It's pretty easy because it's 5 ml bottle. It's quite small. You could take it with you like anywhere. So to my surprise, these 2 that I thought that I would never even touch, right now it's pretty much out. I have maybe 2 drops of this and none of this, but I have a backup. Thank you. So the next oil that I am surprised that it is out now is the frankincense. Initially, when I got the premium starter kit, I don't even really know what frankincense is for, but I've heard of it, but I don't really know how to use it. I thought, oh yeah, okay, it smells okay, it smells pretty good. But I don't know how to use it, and I probably won't remember to use it because I don't know how to use it. But then I keep on, reading. Pinterest has a lot of recipe or uses of frankincense and any other oils that I talked about today. Frankincense, they're basically saying that frankincense along with lavender, you could pretty much use it on pretty much anything. If you just feel like just putting it on your skin, then just put it on your skin, put it on your forearm, rub it together, sniff it, put it on your hand, cup it, and just smell it, and it smells pretty good. So I actually do use it quite a bit just because it smells pretty nice. I sometimes just on the bus open it up, smell it, good. Because especially I work in the city, I commute through buses and subway. So there are some times, especially like rainy days, don't smell nice. Around my area, I have to have something that smells really nice. So that's mainly how I used it, but then again, I think it also helped with like uplifting your mood. Like, let's just say if you have a very long day, at the end of the day when I'm on my way home on the bus or on the subway, sometimes I just take it out and just sniff it. Makes me happy. I like smelling nice things, and that's why in the past I used a lot of perfume. I still have like tons and tons of perfume in my bedroom that I've used. I have like subscription of perfume every single month, which I've already stopped actually, because I find that using essential oil is actually a much healthier choice for me. So I mean, that's basically, this is a shocking thing because I mean, currently I don't have any specific things that I wanted to use it for, but sometimes you're just drawn to the smell because it smells nice and you think that it smells nice on you. So you just keep on using it, a drop here, a drop there, just making you feel good that day. And that's by month and a half, it's all gone. 5 ml, all gone. And then thieves. This is the first time that I've heard of thieves, with Young Living. And I'm like, what kind of crazy name is that? I don't even know what that is. But then I did a little bit of research on Pinterest, on YouTube, on Young Living's blog, and I'm also on one of those Young Living Facebook group, and found out that thieves is actually very good with helping you boost your or keep your immune system. It's a very good support for that. So I mean, right now it's August, September, so the flu season, the cold season, it's not exactly here yet, but for some reason in September, in the beginning of September, like 2 weeks ago, there are a lot of people getting sick. There are a lot of people just maybe allergies, sneezing, coughing, yucky things that are happening. So I just keep on diluting this and putting this on my skin, and sometimes I actually put it in my veggie cap when I was taking the Digestive and peppermint. I also put some of this in with because the capsule is quite big. So if I just put like 2 of each, 6 drops, it still has, quite a bit of room. I actually even put like 2 drops of lemon. So Thieves is one of the oils that I also put in my veggie cap and take it probably like once a day. I normally just do it once a day. And obviously rubbing it on your skin, sometimes just sniffing it, diffusing it helps, because diffusing, one of the thing about it is that if you, let's just say, have a diffuser in your living room and you diffuse it, your whole family would reap the benefit of this. So diffuser is a must, but and I think I used the whole 5 ml in like 3 weeks, which is kind of crazy. Because actually it should last longer because, if you dilute it, but I actually do put at least 4 or 5 drops in every single night, and I diffuse it probably twice a day at least, over the weekend, every single weekend. And this is one of the oil that my husband was saying that it is surprisingly pleasing. This scent is surprisingly pleasing. So you know how good this is. So that's my 6 oils that I'm already out within the month and a half that I've been using Young Living, again, to my surprise. I do have other oils that I am using and I am not out yet, but I use it a little bit more than my expectation. The next thing to be out is my Stressed Away. I think the only reason why it lasts this long is because I put actually the kit came with a rollerball, 1 rollerball, so I choose to put it on my Stressed Away so that I could just basically just put it on me with a rollerball, and that's probably why it lasts so long, because if I use just drop it and just rub it everywhere, it actually smells pretty nice. I would if I could. So I was basically using it as a perfume the first few days, and this also goes, it's soon to be gone, like maybe a quarter left, soon to be gone. This is actually a very good oil. It has a pretty strong, like a lime scent. So anything citrusy, I'm in. So that's the next thing to be going. RC, I expect that RC, it's going to be one of the things that's going to be gone pretty fast in the winter months to help with I'm actually starting to diffuse this with my Thieves. I have backup Thieves, so don't worry about the Thieves. But this is the only bottle that I have, and I am starting to diffuse this along with the Thieves to help support us through the fall and winter. So let's see how it is, but it smells amazing when it's diffused. Purification, I didn't really use a lot of it. On and off, I do, sometimes cook certain things that has some smells lingering in the house, and I would diffuse this. The next thing that I'm going to use it for is to have maybe a spray bottle, put some Thieves in, put some purification in it. Did I say Thieves? Put some purification in it and maybe spray down around our diaper pail. I mean, our diaper pail is, once it's closed, the smell doesn't come out. It's very good in containing the smell inside, but when you actually open the flap and put something in, the smell comes out and it lingers in the house or in that room in particular. And we are not a household that opens window a lot. I know that we should, and especially now the fall season is upon us. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. We should probably open some more windows, but most of the time, especially winter and summer, we don't open windows. And obviously with the lack of airflow, it just lingers. So I think this would actually help if I do a spray bottle, just anytime that we open up the diaper pail, if there is any lingering smell, just spray around the room. And this is how I'm planning to use it next. I already have a bottle ready. Copaiba, I think that's how you say it. I don't really use it a lot, but I've heard good things about it. It smells pretty good. I wouldn't say perfumey smell, but it's not something that would just punch you in the nose. It has a pretty light smell or scent. And this, I heard that it's a magnifying type of oil. So if you, let's just say if you wanted a very, knock up, your, not knock up, like, Digestive, like any oil that you're using, if you use it along with copaiba, it's going to magnify the effect and magnify the power of the oil that you are using. I've used it a few times, but it's not my go-to oil yet. But I think very soon I should be exploring more ways to use it. But the best way is basically just to use it with whatever oil that you are using. Just add a drop to it, and then just help stretch something else a little bit longer. Like if you have frankincense is actually quite expensive, so instead of using it straight up, maybe use a little bit of this. Who knows? That's how I think I should be using it. Last oil, pan away. This oil, I do say that when I have any muscle soreness, if my son likes me picking him up a lot. He's like 27 pounds and he likes to be held. So sometimes there are certain times that I need something to help with my muscle soreness, or just cracks here and there. Feels like I'm getting very old. But I do think that this pan away helps a lot because it also has some very cooling effect on your muscle. So if you have any like muscle tightness, achiness, put some of this on it. It helps a lot. Good thing I recently don't have a lot of these aches and pains and anything that's like uncomfortable like that. So it hasn't all been like used up yet. But usually when I have any tightness on the muscle, this is what I would be going to. And the few times that I've used this, it's really helping me. So I would continue to go back to it if I have the need. So that's how I use my 11 oils, and that's my take on after a month and a half use. I do have to say that it is very unexpected. On some of the oils that I thought that I would never touch, like the peppermint, now it's out. It's really an eye-opening experience. And I do have to say that I really enjoy using these oils. So hopefully you enjoy, my feedback on these oils, my experience on these oils. And hope you have a pleasant day. Bye.